Hello and welcome to a little mini-series of me sharing my life as a full-time musician and singer-songwriter in a post-pandemic world, living in a self-converted camper van and being nomadic in the southwest of the UK. My name is Jeremy Johnson. I am a singer-songwriter and musician and have been attempting to do this life full-time for the last 3 years. I have a camper van which I built in 2018 called Greenie. So this is day one. We are just coming out of the third lockdown here in the UK. Tomorrow is the 17th of May and the government restrictions around the pandemic are being eased to allow gigs to resume, and busking is also resuming as of tomorrow officially. Currently I'm on my way down to Padstow. The plan is to do some busking over the next few days. I will share with you the highs and the lows and document the whole process. So great to have you along. Let's get into it. So one of the reasons why I come down to Devon and Cornwall during the summer as a musician is that I've surfed for many years and it's a great opportunity for me to do multiple passions at the same time. So if it's bad weather but the waves are good, I can't go out and busk, but I can surf. And if it's great weather, then I can just pick and choose. So it's a great place to be for multiple reasons. So on the way down to Padstow today, I've stopped off here in Widmouth Bay just to check out the waves. I hadn't checked the forecast in advance, but there's a big swell on, and I've only got a longboard with me, which for those of you who don't surf, basically longboards are great for smaller, cleaner surf. But when it gets big and messy, longboards are absolutely atrocious to go surfing with. So I won't be going surfing, but it's lovely to stop off here and have a look. And yeah, just look at the waves for a while, although I won't be getting wet today. We just arrived in the Padstow area. I came down to Harlyn Bay just to have a look at the waves actually, but what I realised is you can just about see it over my right hand shoulder, but since last year they've built a little beach bar here, so just on the edge of the sand there. And it's kind of ideal for putting on music because government restrictions still mean that we have to play music outside. So to link up with little bars like this on beaches for me is great, and it's also an awesome place to play music. So I introduced myself, gave them my card, and I don't know what's going to happen with it. It's still early in the season, so if I get talking to the right person, we can maybe organise a gig or two, but hey, it's just one of those things. When you see an opportunity, you've got to take it. But nevertheless, I'm interested to see whether this works out, and it'd be a great place to play. So watch this space. And all these winds that tear away your skin, the cold rain that soaks your soul. I have to say that one of the things I love about Cornwall is that even when the weather forecast is atrocious, it says rain all day, the microclimate down here means you just never know what you're going to get. I mean, amazing, right? And all to myself, if you know where to go. Well, it was early May, seems I found a way to be the man I wanted to be, just clear and free, I'd say. But something here had changed, feelings rearranged. I realise it's a privilege to be built this funny way, to welcome in those days that just go on too long, and all those devils that do wrong to you, and all these winds that tear away your skin, the cold rain that soaks your soul right through. Without the dark there is no light. Without the fear there is no fight, no. I was blind, now I have sight, yeah. Without the dark there is no light. So here we are in the back of the van, end of day one. The summer has started and I'm excited to be back on the road, but it's a lot to just up sticks and come and hang out down here and just hope for the best. So there's definitely some uncertainty there, but it's, you know, 10%, 10% uncertainty, 90% completely unjustified optimism. But basically, I'm down. I'm in the Padstow area tonight, and I found a nice little spot to park the van. I've done a lot of van lifing over the last 3 years. It's a fun thing to do, but there's a lot of nuances to van lifing. A lot of, obviously you want to respect people's space and you want to respect nature. But here in Cornwall, unfortunately, van life doesn't necessarily have a particularly good reputation. So you've got to be a little bit careful about where you go. So tonight's no different. I've parked up in somewhere secret. It's a lovely quiet spot. And I've just made myself a cup of tea, and I'm going to make a little bit of food and then get an early night and hopefully wake up with the sunrise and go and busk tomorrow in Padstow. That's the plan. But it's raining all day with a very small window at about 4 o'clock. So we will see how that plan pans out. Anyway, first day, lots of thoughts in my head, but just excited to get on with it.
Without the dark, there is no light. Without the fear, there is no fight. No. I was blind